This is the beginning of the lab for structure. Did a diamond shape at the corners here and did a structure on this one. My 3 examples will be the same kind of structure. It just depends on how well built and how straight and structured. You can see it's a little bit off, but this is my concept of my triangles examples. This is my first example here. And I'm going to put some weight on it. I'm going to start with about 110 grams. The first structure with this, the bottom one held this one up, so this one should hold the structure with 110 grams. Looks like no problem with that. So I'm going to increase it to 220 grams. 4 bolts. Using the bolts with the washer and nut. So this is 220 grams. Seeing my structure coming apart here. My glue structure, but my structure still holds. Okay. So my glue point failed here. On this one. But I'm going to increase it. I got a bag of nails. Weighed it out to 400 grams. So I doubled it. Since this point right here broke already, it should snap through. And see if it can hold up to 400 and so you can see that it held it up, but my glue point here has failed, but my structure still holds. And you can see that it doesn't hold up very long. My other glue point has failed, but my top brace is probably supporting it more. You can see that it came out of its structure here. So let's see if I can attempt to fix that. And you can see that my structure has failed on that point there, my glue point. But I'm going to put the 400 grams of nails. It's hanging there, still in the abrasive, but my 2 points right here has failed, but my top brace is probably supporting that a little bit more. So I'm going to put that first bag of bolts into the bag. So I'm increasing it to 620 grams. And the structure is holding more than oh, and there it goes. Probably my top brace has failed. You see my glue point, but my bottom stick failed. So the glue points, and I had about almost an inch, probably 3/4 of deflection. There's my second attempt. Just putting them in there, resting on the things, not holding them, pinching them. So we tested the first structure. It held the 100 grams. Make sure that this can hold 220 grams. Looks like it's holding. So we're going to increase it to 400 grams. Bag of nails. So you can see that it is hanging. And with the deflection, of 1/4. The other one had an inch. So we're going to increase it by 200 and see if it fails. We're holding the structure. We don't have any glue points that are separating. So we're going to add 220 more to a total of 620. Grams. It looks like it is holding. With the deflection of 3/4 of an inch. Oh! And knock the table, and there it goes. Well, you can see the top brace fell on that. Let's see if it will hold anymore. Put that. And 220. So a total of 625 grams. Knocked the table, knocked my top piece. So glue point fell. So holding that structure. Add some more nails. And it hold it up for a couple seconds. Before that, actually glue point failed in snap right here, so let's weigh how many nails that I increased. So I'll put both my bags in here. $905 grams with that structure. And I increased the nails. Another 280 grams upon the first one. So I'm going to increase for our last demonstration. Eight hundred nails in grams. And so for our final structure, and place it in our slot. So I increased it to 800, and our fail point was 868 grams on our last bridge. So this should see if it will hold 800 grams on this test one. Oh, and then we got, oh, so it didn't take the structure, it bent it. Failed 2 points here and here, and all it was held up, and with the deflection of over an inch, and you can see our points are just crumbling. Our bridge is falling apart, and see if I can add another 200 to it. Yeah, and now there it goes. So it probably didn't beat our last bridge. And those are our test runs of our bridges.